Alright, so I hope you're all having a nice evening. And today I'm going to be drawing. What am I going to be drawing? I'm going to be revisiting old pieces that I didn't finish, like old unfinished pieces, and working them out in a way that I think I would have intended at the time. Yeah, so let's get started. So getting started on the first one, I think I really like the concept of this one, but I just didn't have the skills at the time to execute it properly. I remember being very excited about it, but just I did the line art and I was like, I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. I tried with the colors and it didn't work out. It just wouldn't work. So I just left it as unfinished, which is nice because now I can finish it and actually have the proper skills to do it. And I decided to go with the concept and just put a bit more movement in it, which I would have wanted at the time, but I just didn't really know how to. Um, it's a decently creepy drawing, maybe, but I like it. It's like fantasy, dark, cool looking, I don't know. So for the colors, I decided to start off with a coloring mask, which I don't always do, but I decided to do it because I think it would be a lot easier to do so, because she has quite a complicated design with all these things around her and shit. So just starting off with that, and then I'm also adding in the colored parts, whatever the fuck that is. I need to make it up. I need to create a beautiful story for it, but I don't. Um, her soul essence or something. I don't know. I'm too much of a sarcastic type of person who cannot take the shit serious to be like, oh my god, I have some deep meaning to it. I just can't. I just, I'll just, I don't know. Anyways, besides if anything has meaning, I mean, if my art has meaning, um, it's not the time to have an excess crush right now. Um, I'm continuing the coloring, and now I'm starting with the actual colors and not just the mask for what the colors are going to be. Wasn't really sure about her color palette. I knew I want something with reds and greens and blues, but that sounds very fake, 'cause that's a lot of colors. So just wanted to be dark and creepy and fancy, because that's kind of the look I had in mind when creating this. I still remember it vaguely. I still remember coming up with it and being like, this is so cool, because her soul or something. I don't remember exactly what it said. I think it was her soul's being torn apart or some shit. And I guess there is some meaning behind it. I just forgot the meaning. Either way, I changed to red and now I'm pretty much finished. I'm pretty happy with the finished results. I don't know what you think. Let me know. So for the next drawing, I think in her sketch you can see I intended her to be one of those models looking fancy in a nice dress, etc. But I just didn't really execute well on it. The anatomy is very off, and things just don't look right, you know what I mean? So in the sketching phase, I'm first trying to draw her body in a way that looks more realistic, or at least makes some sense, and also especially her head. Her head's head to body proportions were quite off, and I fixed that. Secondly, I added the background. She's standing on the rooftop with some city scrapers in her background, admiring the beautiful city. As for her story, she probably just got off some event. She's just chilling on the roof, might have an after party, might have some business plans, might have a dinner planned, who knows. But now she's just admiring the view, smoking a cigarette. Sometimes I wish you could have life occurs. I mean, I guess we all would. Either way, I'm just getting started on drawing some buildings behind her. I only recently got into drawing like skylines and cities, because I've been avoiding drawing backgrounds and architecture for like quite a lot of time, and this year I started doing more art studies of especially like cities and the buildings there, because I haven't been drawing architecture, especially modern architecture, like ever. Um, and I need to do that because it's quite pretty and nice and fun. And I got some experience with it now, so it looks a lot less awkward than last time I tried that. Which I actually remember, like, I tried drawing some skyline, like, a couple of years ago, and I really I didn't know what I was doing and I just fucked it up. So I'd say I improved quite a lot because I didn't draw any more digital art of like cities or skylines since then, because I was just like, I can't do this, symmetry doesn't make sense, help me. Although like this is quite a simple example, but yeah. Also, like, if you want to see any of the art studies I do, or like smaller drawings or edits, time lapses, just anything art related from me, probably follow me on TikTok because I'm way more active over there. And I don't know why the fuck I'm even saying this because, like, I get no views on my YouTube and I get a little bit of views on my TikTok. Um, as compared to YouTube, I get a lot of views on TikTok, although it's not that many. I guess I'm bad at social media, honestly. Either way, I'm getting started with the shading. I just started with laying some down and then erasing some. And then I'm gonna get started in more details. This is like my usual, like, basic shading process. Also, like, I apologize, my voice is always like dead or fucked or just something is off with it in some way. It's like either it's dead and fucked, or I have to be quiet, or I'm sleepy. There's always something wrong. It's incredible, truly. Now I'm adding some details to the sky because that's an important part of it. Also, I apologize for the format of the videos. I usually like cut it out to only the drawing. However, the aspects are different for each video and I switched editing softwares. So because of that, it's like this now. I don't know if you prefer this or you dislike it or you like it. Just let me know, please. Also, like, I made this in the middle of the fucking night, and it still looks good somehow. I finished it here, but like, right after this, I was like, fuck, I need to sleep. But it's so late that it's like, do I even want to sleep right now? Like, help? Anyway, like, my art is better in the night though, so. For the art, it doesn't matter. For my sleep schedule, I may or may not have fucked it up, but I slightly fixed it. Kind of. I don't think it will be fixed for like longer than 2 days. Also, like, one thing to acknowledge though is that most of these work in progress drawings were like from a year longer ago, because I don't have that many unfinished drawings that are from the past year and are actually organized in my files and didn't get lost when I switched PCs. Well, like, I didn't switch PCs, but I got a new PC and I replaced basically everything. Well, actually, I have replaced everything by now. Um, but I lost quite a lot of files in that. If I didn't like feel like I had the need to keep them, I think I could find them back somewhere maybe, but it's just too much effort to be honest. But so because of that, I don't have that many recent work in progress drawings. I did have these few ones, which I don't even know how I have them, and how I don't have more recent ones. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Um, but the point I was trying to get to was that um, most of these drawings were an issue of not being able to execute it with skill I had at the time. And nowadays, if I have an unfinished drawing, it's usually because the concept was just bad. Because, like, my skills got actually better somehow, I don't know. And in case you didn't notice, my entire way of recording voiceover is just yapping. I'm talking about literally nothing. Yes. Either way, I'm getting started on the coloring. This took quite a long fucking time. I should speed this up. I'm breaking the third wall here. Where's the fifth? How many walls are there? Actually, let me know how many walls there are. Setting aside the fact that I am incredibly stupid. I'm almost finishing up the coloring. However, the coloring is still taking a damn long time, even though I sped it up again. Um, I think it was because I thought the color palette was quite important because I wanted to have like a comforting sunset type of feel. Like when you're just in bed chilling, cup of coffee, some friends, like a fireplace, you know what I mean? Like I want to have this feeling of comfort. Remember like this playlist I used to listen to quite a lot when I was younger and had like also a window looking out over a city. I think that's what inspired it. It was a long time ago though. Just remember like listening to this lo-fi mix, whatever, quite a lot and looking at it and just being like, this feels like I want to be there, you know? Either way, that's the last one I'm finishing up, so this is the finished result. I added some more details later on. Um, and here are the other drawings. I hope you had a nice watch, and I wish you a very nice evening. Goodbye.